Have you ever tried to convince yourself that someone's behavior was just a bad day? Maybe they spoke to you badly. Maybe they ignored you. Maybe they crossed the line. And you told yourself, everyone has bad days. But later, you still feel that uncomfortable feeling in your stomach, like something isn't right. Psychologists say that feeling isn't random. Your brain is very good at noticing patterns that your mind tries to excuse. Today, let's talk about 4 signs that a red flag is serious, not just a one-time mistake. Because noticing these early can save you a lot of stress later. 1. The behavior keeps repeating. Anyone can have a bad day. Everyone loses their temper sometimes. But when something is a real red flag, it doesn't happen once. It happens again and then again. Sometimes the pattern is obvious. Sometimes it's small things. Maybe they keep breaking promises. Maybe they keep disrespecting your time. Maybe they apologize, but the same thing happens the next week. In psychology, the brain is constantly looking for patterns in people's behavior. Even when you try to ignore it, your brain notices. That's why you might feel uncomfortable even when you can't explain why. Your mind is quietly saying, "Pay attention, this keeps happening." 2. You start doubting yourself. You notice something wrong, but then you start thinking things like, maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I'm being too sensitive, maybe I misunderstood. Research in social psychology shows that when people are exposed to confusing or manipulative behavior over time, they begin to question their own judgment. Instead of asking, "Why did they do that?" you start asking, "What's wrong with me?" Healthy relationships may have disagreements, but they don't make you feel like your perception of reality is wrong. When someone's behavior constantly makes you doubt your own instincts, that's not just a bad day, that's a red flag. 3. Their words don't match their actions. You may hear things like, "I didn't mean it," "It won't happen again," "I promise I'll change." And sometimes those words sound sincere. But if the actions never change, your brain notices the mismatch. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance. It simply means your mind feels tension when 2 things don't match. For example, someone says they respect you, but their actions keep hurting you. Your brain struggles to accept both things at the same time, so you try to explain it away. But deep down, that discomfort is a signal, because real change shows up in behavior, not just words. 4. You feel drained around them. Think about how you feel after spending time with someone. Do you feel relaxed, or do you feel tense? If being around someone regularly leaves you feeling anxious, tired, or emotionally exhausted, your body is reacting to stress. Psychologists explain that toxic or unpredictable behavior activates the body's stress response. Your nervous system stays on alert. That's why you may feel tired after conversations that seem normal on the surface. Your body is working overtime trying to deal with the tension. And that's not something that usually comes from a single bad day. It comes from a pattern. So remember this, a bad day happens once. A red flag shows a pattern. If you notice repeated behavior, if you start doubting yourself, if words and actions don't match, or if you constantly feel drained around someone, it might be time to trust what your instincts are telling you. Because many times, your brain understands the problem long before you want to admit it. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos on psychology and relationships.